as a fighter, we get into the ring every time to win and to get that glory, like, but that didn't happen for me in this fight. But I came away from this fight with a lot of positives, put a bit of respect and a mark back on my name again, and showed the world, what I'm capable of and how good I really am. And I think that was something that I wanted to prove after the Andrade fight, because I didn't think that was a fair reflection of me as a fighter and me as a boxer. Not that boxing's fair and we should be treated fair in boxing, but sometimes that's the way boxing happens, and it was just getting caught early with a big shot and not being able to recover with a jaw and everything. So look, I wanted to get in there. I want to put a bit of respect back on my name. I wanted to show people, how good I am and how good I can be. I'm not finished yet. Like, I'm not the finished article yet. I don't believe that I have reached my full potential or my full peak yet either. I think that I've made a few breakthroughs in doing that in the last couple of camps and the last couple of training sessions and in the last fight as well. So yes, not the decision that we wanted, but there's so many positives to take away from that fight. And I think I really put my name back in the mix at the top level in the super middleweight division. I think we're both like a fine wine. The older we get, the better we get. But without a doubt, coming into the later end of my career now, and into my early 30s, I never thought that I would see the potential and see the progression that I have made in my game and my abilities, I suppose you could say, over the last couple of months and the last year or so. And that has, like, there's nothing like that to give you that bit of a drive and that bit of a success and that bit of a, more of a bite to go on and succeed. Because if you're doing the same stuff day in day out and seeing no results coming out of it, then it's hard to continue doing something like that. But I've been seeing massive results now, and we've seen the improvements and we've seen the progression. So it has got me very excited again. It has got me very hungry again. Not that I was never not hungry, but I always had that hunger in me. I've always had that drive to succeed and to be successful. But it has really sparked something in me again. It's kind of a bit like starting a new sport again, and the excitement of learning and progressing and seeing how far you can actually go excites you. And I suppose that's the stage that I'm at. And Andy has been a massive contribution to that, in terms of having him there at the fight. There's been certain circumstances out of our control that couldn't get him there to the fight previous. But it just goes to show how valuable Andy is to me and to the team, for we've seen the performance that he was able to get out of me, and the I suppose the relationship that we have just continues to grow as well, inside and outside of boxing. So it's fantastic, so it is. And Andy's been a massive help in that sense. It's something that I've learned to deal with a lot better now than I probably did previously. Like, previously, I would have came home and just went out and partied a lot more and ate a lot more shit and did all that kind of stuff. Like, whereas now I understand that first initial week after a fight, eating good food and getting the right rest helps you recover even quicker and makes you feel even better. So it's strange, like, even after a fight, I still stick to a pretty healthy diet. I still stick to a pretty balanced routine and lifestyle. And I think that's key. And I suppose to being a married man and all now as well, that helps as well to keep you in line, I suppose you could say, and to keep you in that good routine. But yeah, no, without a doubt, the recovery and the getting back to your full ways, it definitely is something too that, you know, it's a massive adjustment. It's a massive change. Like, for me there, especially, last since February, I suppose you could say. Like, I've been start of the year, January, I've been on it, getting ready for my homecoming fight in Ireland. Had 2 or 3 weeks, then just getting ready for the wedding, but I was still training. I had maybe 5 days off during the wedding, and then I was straight back at it, training in the camp then for this fight. And you just be accustomed to waking up at a certain time, going to sleep at a certain time, eating certain meals, training at certain times. You just be used to that routine, and sometimes it is kind of challenging and difficult to go to bed at night, not really having a plan the next day, like being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and however you want to do it. So it can be a little bit of an adjustment, but something that I'm so much better at doing now, because even the routine that I'm in a training camp, I keep that routine outside of a training camp as well. Like, I still like to get up nice and early. I still like to go to the gym. Like, I got back into Dublin on the Monday, went straight back to Donegal, and I was in the gym on the Wednesday again. So I was just kind of back into routine, back into doing what I was doing, eating relatively healthy, and just keeping myself in good shape, because, in boxing, things just, you just get a phone call at any stage now. And I believe that after my performance in Madison Square Garden, I believe that the opportunities there now are very good, and it won't be long till we have news again.